catching up with power couple Agustina Brischetto and Pablo Bertone. Pablo is a professional basketball player who left his home in Argentina at 18 years old to go to Florida Atlantic University and play basketball there. And since then, he has played in professional teams in Spain, Italy, and Argentina.
And Agustina Brischetto, she represented her country, Argentina, when she got selected to be a Miami Dolphins cheerleader in the first ever international auditions back in 2016. She's actually our friend and our cheer sister, and we are so happy to have you both today.
So we're gonna start with you guys and your relationship. How did you guys meet and how long have you been together?
3 years ago, we started talking. I was in Italy, she was in Miami, and we had some time off, and then we decided to meet up in well, we had some friends in common, and that was a good point for us to start our relationship. And then we met in a neutral point in Barcelona. We decided that we were going to meet up there and see what happens. And then 3 days turned into 2 years and counting. So
we're 3 days in Barcelona. We met there first time. Was kind of weird, but you know, we were talking for a long time before that. So when we first met, was like, okay, we already know each other.
Yeah, we only had to see each other in person. It's like we knew from way before. So it was nice. It was a win-win because it was 3 days. So it can either, you know, be the best 3 days of your life or more days.
I do remember Agustina talking about you all the time, so I feel so happy that you guys are together. How do you feel about moving to different countries?
I knew I was going to play basketball since from a young age, so I knew that my lifestyle was going to be moving a lot. So I think now I became addicted and I have to move, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but
for me,
yeah,
okay.
we love it. We make a good couple because we both like to, you know, go around and travel a lot. And yeah, so we like to say that we have 10 months of stability and then 2 months of craziness to go back into another season, another year of stability. So that's how we like to see it.
So you guys are world travelers and you're talented, but you're also smart too. I know you speak several languages. So how'd you learn all different languages?
Language is a thing that I love, and yeah, this week she was making fun of me because I started doing Japanese on Duolingo.
Wow.
Yeah, I was bored and I was like, I had to learn something new. But no, I went to an English academy from a young age, and then I moved to America and lived there close to 6 years. So you know, and then basketball, it takes you to different places and you're forced to learn. And when I was actually in FAU, I learned Italian because I had a feeling at some point maybe I would have ended up playing there. And then it happened, and I was the guy, you know, I was the glue between the Americans and the Italians because I was the only one that spoke both languages fluently. So, and that was a pleasure. I loved that even more than playing, just communicating with everybody and
say something in Italian to us.
Really, mi fa moltissimo piacere parlare tante lingue, quindi niente, sono contento.
Can you talk about some of the highlights of your successful professional career?
In college, that was against Kansas, and another game against Duke. So those are pretty big names for college basketball. And you know, after that, I had 2 huge games, and people started talking a lot. And then I would say in Italy, probably my best game was my last game I got hurt 1 minute before the game finished, and then my season finished as a consequence because I didn't get to play anymore. But that was the best game against a EuroLeague team, and that also put me in a position to sign with another successful team. So yeah, we have those specific moments sometimes that, I don't know, it's like I don't know, those big games separates you from the rest.
And yes, when I started to have jobs as a dancer, for me was like something like crazy and amazing. So from that moment, I say like, I'm gonna try. I wanna live like being a dancer. You know, why not? Because all the people like say like, no, but are you sure you're gonna be a dancer, only a dancer, you need to do something more? And I'm like, no, I'm a dancer and I want to do this, and I know that I can do it, you know. And from that moment, all the jobs, all the experiences that I have in my life, and I'm having now, because I'm still like working as a dancer, were amazing for sure. Miami Dolphins Cheerleaders is one of my or my big highlights in my life, and also Ultra Music Festival. But Dolphins Cheers was something like special. You know, when I was a kid, I only watched that in movies, and for me it was like make that like reality, you know, and say like all the people here like it's like the movies, you know, like I'm like there.
They happen to be when I moved to America too.
Yeah,
it's like the movies.
It's like the movies.
Like you said, yeah, it is like the movies. When I see you guys, I see like a movie just happening in person. Okay, and when people talk about Argentina, they usually talk about tango, the asado, the barbecue, and soccer. Okay, so you guys are a representation of Argentinian people who went to the big leagues for basketball and for dance. But it isn't easy. So what are some of the challenges that happened to you guys in your careers?
Big cultural shock to, you know, a young, skinny white kid coming to a basketball team in America. I mean, maybe if we talk about soccer, you know, like, okay, South American countries, they bring out the best players, so they expect, you know, to be the best. But in basketball, America dominates the world. So why are you bringing somebody from outside? Like, we have so many players that it's why is he better than anybody else here? So I had to prove that every day, for many years. And I think that made me who I am today. And that's why I think I had a pretty successful college career. Yeah, that was the biggest challenge, I think, for me.
I think we have something in common there, because I remember it when I joined the team, the Miami Dolphins. Everyone was super excited about the Latinas, you know, the international team. But at the same times, I found a lot of girls and people saying like, why they went to Latin America to find like girls, if here in America we have the best, you know.
Yeah.
And they were right. So when I found out that, and say like, okay, no, this is like serious, you know. I'm in a movie, I'm living a dream, but also it's real, and I need to prove myself like every day, and I need to prove them that I'm worth it, you know, like makes sense.
Makes total sense.
Yes, one is a big was a big challenge, and also the language for me, because I didn't speak in English when I first arrived in Miami. And for me was like terrible at the beginning. I remembered a moment when we were in our room with our group, and you were all talking in English, like trying to make a song or something like that. And I started to cry like so badly.
I remember you, like you said, yes, you were crying, you were struggling, but here you are speaking English, and it's really good. You have really good English now, so congrats.
And also, you're too humble, because you speak English, you speak Spanish, you speak Italian, and you were always speaking Portuguese with Vera. It's not easy, but you know, you have that skill to be able to communicate with different people.
And how do people receive you two in your home country now that you're back in Argentina?
Oh, Pablo is a celebrity here.
No.
Yeah.
Because we are in his city, you know, my city. I live in Buenos Aires, a city near Buenos Aires, so it's like 10 hours from here by car, and we are now in Cordoba. It's his city, and he's like a celebrity.
Nice.
So you guys are recognized in the street. You have to like hide from paparazzi.
No, but I don't know. You know, I live here before and I play here before, so yeah, I know a lot of people. Yeah, but I mean, everywhere we go, if it's her family or my family, they're super excited to see us and our friends, everybody. But especially, I think because they know at some point we're gonna leave again, so like they have to enjoy us as much as they can because from one day to another, we'll be like, oh, we're out, we're going to Croatia, and then boom, see us in a year or two, maybe, I don't know. So yeah, every time, all the time that we spend with our loved ones is amazing.
That's nice.
But okay, you mentioned that some people were saying, "Wait, why is he a soccer player?" Or Latin America is known for producing soccer players. Argentina is known for being a soccer country, right? So that made me wonder, why did you not go into soccer? Why did you go into basketball?
Well, many
Good question.
yeah, good question. Now, many people doesn't know though that Argentina is huge in basketball too. But of course, our biggest thing is football, soccer. So, well, I have to go back to my roots. My dad played, my uncles, everybody in my family. So I had no choice. I watched basketball, and I went with my dad to practice during the week, and I just wanted to be like him. And then I started watching the NBA, and I was really obsessed with the NBA, and that's everything I wanted. And that's why I took the college route. And one funny story: first time I went to America, I told her, I got on my knees and I kissed the floor, and I'm so embarrassed. But I was entering my own movie. So yeah, why didn't I? That's it. I don't know. I don't like it that much. I like to play with my friends, but other than that, I don't even watch soccer.
And the FIFA.
FIFA. Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. FIFA a lot.
Can you explain to us how you got into FAU?
Okay. Yes, I'll make it short. I'll make it short. I was about 17 years old. An agent approached me here and said, "Hey, we can go to a professional team here, or you can try in college." I was like, "Let's see what college is about." I had no idea. And so he took me on a visit, and I went to see and FAU and FIU. So it was a Florida trip. And I came back from that, and I was, if I was obsessed with the NBA, you can imagine how obsessed I came back from that trip. And from that on, that was like, how do you say, the cover of the movie. And then I didn't know how to get into that. So I went to two prep schools. The first experience wasn't that good, and we don't have to get into the details, but then it took me to the second prep school in Philadelphia, played there for a season in 2009. And I had like 5 or 6 different offers from schools in America to go play, and one of them was FAU. It was actually the one and only visit that I took, and I said, when I went there after a full year of winter and snow, and I saw the palm trees, the sun. They gave me a room with ocean view. I signed here. Like, I don't have to see anything else. I don't care who plays, who doesn't. I'm signing here.
Thank you so much for this interview. It has been a true privilege. This has been our couple, Agustina Brischetto and Pablo Bertone. You have beautiful stuff. So thank you so much for this interview. We had so much fun, and we wish you the best for your future.
Thank you, las quiero mucho.
We did too.